For years, fuel trucks crossed the border between Turkey and northern Syria. But many of those shipments were not entering normal markets. They were entering territory controlled by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, or HTS, a group designated as a terrorist organization by the United Nations, the United States, the European Union, and Turkey itself. So the question is, who was supplying the fuel? And who was profiting from the trade? By 2017, HTS controlled Idlib and parts of western Aleppo. To govern the region, the group built an economic system around fuel imports and taxation. Companies linked to HTS, including Watad, Kaf, and Shabar, controlled fuel distribution inside the territory. Every truck entering the region paid fees, or taxes, to terror groups, and fuel imports became one of the most important sources of revenue for HTS. But most of the fuel did not originate in Syria. It came from Turkey. Investigative reporting by the Turkish outlet Divar identified a possible Turkish commercial counterpart in this supply chain, a company called MT Group, chaired by businessman Murat Sancak. MT Group was linked to fuel shipments entering HTS-controlled territories through intermediaries and cross-border trade networks, moving through border crossings such as Bab al-Hawa, the main gateway between Turkey and Idlib. But MT Group was not the only name connected to the network. Another key figure, Ramazan Öztürk, chairman of Nakash Holding, a large Turkish conglomerate active in energy trading, logistics, fuel storage, mining, and infrastructure. The group operates multiple energy-related subsidiaries, including Transpet Petrolculuk, Global Terminal Services, and Global Gas Trans Energy. Öztürk allegedly acted alongside MT Group and Murat Sancak as intermediaries facilitating access to Syrian markets. The individuals involved have denied these allegations. The United Nations Commission of Inquiry on Syria has repeatedly warned about these kinds of economic networks, documenting illicit taxation, confiscation of resources, and cross-border trade benefiting armed groups. Such practices, the UN warns, may constitute pillage and potential war crimes under international law. The UN does not name specific Turkish businessmen in these reports, but confirms the systemic environment in which such trade networks operate. The allegations surrounding Ramazan Öztürk extend beyond Syria. His business empire includes the Dortiol oil terminal in Hatay, one of Turkey's largest fuel storage hubs. Investigations have also linked the terminal to sanctions-sensitive energy flows after the Ukraine war, with vessels from the Shadow Fleet used to circumvent international sanctions calling at the facility. The same infrastructure that moves global energy can also move fuel through conflict zones. What emerges is a complex network where Turkish logistics companies, cross-border trucking routes, and armed groups intersect in the shadow economy of the Syrian war. Some allegations remain unproven, but the evidence, from investigative reporting, open-source data, and UN investigations, points to a clear reality. The war in Syria has always been about more than weapons. It has also been about trade, money, and control of resources. And along the Turkish-Syrian border, those networks are still shaping the conflict today.